places. In a military career, that can mean a lot of things. Moving up in rank. Travel in a foreign land. Going places can also be a journey of self-discovery. Exploring your own potential. Setting new goals. Testing your limits. Thousands of service members put themselves to that kind of test every year by taking the SAT exam for college admission. The SAT exam, a way to open the door to a college education while serving overseas. The SAT for college admission. One more path to personal fulfillment. One more measure of who's going places in the modern military.
I never graduated from high school. Never thought that piece of paper could make a difference in my life. But after moving up in my military career, I decided that piece of paper really did have meaning for me. I saw it as another step in reaching goals in life I know I can achieve. So, while serving overseas, I signed up for the test called GED, passed it, and received a high school equivalency credential. The GED, strictly voluntary, available without charge to service members. The test can make a big difference in the way you feel about yourself and your future. The GED, it's a way to earn a high school credential, even when you're half a world away from the high school back home.
For more details, see your education counselor.
The AFRTS Broadcast Center and your local AFRTS station bring you the action and excitement of major sports events through weekly video shipments and, in some areas, live satellite transmissions. Major sports events are selected each week for priority videotape distribution to AFRTS outlets. Certain locations also receive additional events by live satellite transmission. AFRTS also provides your station with special feature sports programs like Wide World of Sports, the Pro Bowlers Tour, and NFL Week in Review. Your AFRTS station then determines the best time to broadcast these programs based on local audience surveys and viewing habits. For the best in sports, it's AFRTS.
Hi, Keith Allen. Enjoy the show?
Yes, I did. How about you?
Oh, it was great.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Who's that with the boss? His wife. Really? Mm-hmm. What's she like? They say she's nice, but I've never really met her, though.
You know, I meant to ask you about that. Jerry comes on the job, and right away he's invited over to the bosses for dinner. I've been here a lot longer. No invitation for me. I mean, what gives?
Well, he always invites the new men over for a home-cooked meal, but he never invites single women.
Well, why not?
Who knows? Maybe he thinks his wife would be jealous.
Who are they?
Oh, just a couple of people from the shop.
They seem nice. Why haven't you invited them over for dinner? You know, I really enjoy meeting everyone you work with, not just the men.
You know, I've never thought about how it'd look to you or anyone else. You're right. Maybe it's time I did.
Nice, huh? Oh, I know what you're thinking. Strange outfit for a place like this, right? But not so strange. You see, this is a place of learning. Now, these people may not be in a college classroom, but they're getting very valuable knowledge, hands-on experience, on-the-job skills. That's worth something. And Uncle Sam wants to make sure you get all the credit you deserve for your on-the-job know-how. You can get college credit for hundreds of different military training courses and job specialties. You can even take tests and get credit for some of the things you learned before. History, math, business, language, you name it. Between the tests and your military job experience, you could be well on your way to an associate's degree right now. So find out how far along you already are and how far along you could be. Get the college credit you deserve for the things you already know. If you've learned it, you've earned it.
Tuesday, August 19th is primary election day in Wyoming. Voters will choose candidates for 1 U.S. congressman, governor, secretary of state, treasurer, auditor, 64 state representatives, and 15 state senators. You may request an absentee ballot with an FPCA at any time for all elections during the calendar year. And please submit at least 2 months prior to the election. Check both primary and general if ballots for both elections are wanted. And please note, you must specify party affiliation.
Thursday on Falcon Crest.
You got a very expensive habit, Joel. You already attacked my sister to help pay for it.
I have nothing to do with that.
Don't you lie to me. I know how you operate. That's why I left you.
Kiss everything you own goodbye.
Falcon Crest, Thursday on AFN.
Heritage of beauty in our crafts.
Take a breather. What do you know about that investment program the boss put together? Well, I'm in it. What do you want to know? Is it worthwhile? Depends on what you mean. For a while, I was getting a good return on my money. But the past 6 months, financially, I could be doing better. Going to pull out of it? I probably would, but, well, it could be risky. I mean, where does that leave me with him? Yeah, I know what you mean. He's pretty high on that program. Gave me some literature on it last week. Asked me to think about it. No obligation, he said. So, what are we going to do? I don't know. They say business deals with people that you work for can get sticky. That's especially true when you're in the military, and it deals with your boss.
There are some things that should not be mailed. In fact, there are some things that can't be mailed because they're dangerous or unlawful. And that includes fireworks, acids, ammunition, highly flammable materials, poisons, and narcotics. Anything that can hurt people or property just can't be mailed. There are restrictions on many agricultural products, too. Some fruits, vegetables, plants, dairy products, meats, and other perishables must be quarantined when they arrive in the United States. Chances are they won't make the trip anyway, and alcohol should never be mailed. There are written materials that can't be mailed either. Lottery matter, obscene materials, and material that violates copyright laws. It's just asking for trouble to mail dangerous, unlawful, or extremely perishable items. Play it safe. If you're not sure you can mail something, check first with your military postal service.
When you serve in a world that doesn't speak your language, you should know there's one newspaper that tells it like it is, in plain American. Bringing you local news from the area in which you serve. Headlines from stateside, and stateside columnists butting heads to bring you differing opinions on the major issues of our time. Stars and Stripes take stock of the financial world to deliver the latest quotations. Walks on the lighter side with the world's best comics.
fills the need to put pencil to paper. Talks to the stars who make Hollywood headlines. And gets down to earth with all the good sports and some of the bad. Throughout the week, every week of the year, we're your hometown newspaper when you serve overseas.
Thursday on Hotel.
I know it is. It is to me, too. But we can't just throw everything away. Steve, please. Our son is going to die.
Hotel, Thursday on AFN.
Keep your home and your children safe by installing window guards in your home. Your child's safety depends on yours. This is AFN Television Europe.
Single parents and parents who both work are often faced with a difficult choice between working and caring for their children. It's not an easy problem, but there are alternatives. Good alternatives, like daycare facilities, sitters, asking neighbors to watch your children, or arranging a cooperative program with other working parents. Children are too precious to neglect. Take care of them.
One person's idea of what is stressful can be very different from the next person's. The stressors are in your everyday life. Stress itself is your reaction to the pressures from outside. It might show up as aches and pains or as a mood change. When you can identify the stress and where it's coming from, you've taken the first step toward coping with it. Often you can reduce the stress that you experience by adjusting your attitude toward your work or the people you work with.
10 minutes. Good, no problem. Good.
New challenges become less stressful after you've acquired the skills they demand. Keeping in shape and taking time for some regular recreation and some regular relaxation can be a big help in living successfully with stress.